darling. Oh, baby, oh, pura van. Pastor P. Why hang?
Hello guys, welcome back on our channel. We are so happy to have you back. It's our season 2, right guys? Aren't you excited? I am so excited because we have a new set, as you can see, and we have our second guest, Mr. Leland. How are you?
It's Mr. Darskin, but I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Okay, now so you
no, but AKA I've been alive. Don't forget about that.
Okay, so today we are going to discuss something. Actually, the topic of today, Mr. Darskin, as he said, big day, which is why is it so hard to find true love these days? I'm going to hand it over. Let me be your professional today, to Mr. Darskin.
So the question is, why is it so hard to find true love?
2018.
2018. My thing is, what are your definition of true love? And I don't think that true love is something that you find. I think it's something that you build. You know, it's kind of like you don't just find a mansion. You know, especially the type of mansion that you want. You know, if you want a house with a pool on it, you know, your idea, your vision. It's not just something happens. You have to build it. You have to have a blueprint. You have to have a foundation. So true love, I don't think is something that you just find. I don't believe in love at first sight. I'm that kind of guy. So I don't believe you just find true love. And nowadays, I believe a lot of people, they do not know what it means to be to invest time into something for the long run. You know, we want that puppy love stage, and once we begin to run out of that puppy love stage and trials come and situations start to happen, we then back up and say, okay, I don't want to go through this anymore. You know, let me find somebody else. It's like we want that microwavable success over and over, that instantly, you know, we can be with somebody and never have to go through problems. And I feel like having true love, you have to go through problems. Not all the time, but it's definitely a necessary step to begin to build on that foundation of having true love. So
I have no with you on this one. I'm so not.
What do you mean
Because
so not?
he said true love is something you can build. And I know people in this world are actually in love with somebody that doesn't even know they're in love with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you say like true love is something you have to build, some love, like there is some kind of love you actually don't have to build. It's just something you feel for the person. You have no idea where it's coming from, but you feel this intense feeling toward this person, and you just can't help it. When you say you have to build something, that means, I think when you have to build something, it comes more with a relationship and commitment, which is what people are looking for. But when you are looking for love, it's something totally different.
So let me
Because
ask
love,
you.
you don't look for it. Love finds
Let me
you.
ask you.
It finds you though.
That's-
But I agree with
Let me
what
ask
he's
you.
saying.
What is your definition of not even true love, just love?
My definition of love is when you know someone to the point that you know they are not perfect. You know their imperfection. You know what they are not good at. You know that they don't feel some kind of, some kind of standard that you were looking for, and then you accept them the way they are.
Okay.
But love is not like, it's totally different from, because attraction, I'm attracted to you, I want you now, today, tomorrow, and I'm done with it. When the struggle comes, I'm going to walk away from it like it meant nothing to me. But when I love you, no matter how bad you hurt me, I'm going to find this place, this peace in my heart to forgive you. This is my definition of
So
love.
based on what you just said, you're saying, you know, some people may love somebody and they don't even know about it. So you could love somebody and they have no idea that you have that type of feeling.
Yes.
But how's to say that when you do share your feelings to them, they will reciprocate that? Let's say they don't reciprocate it. What do you do then?
You just keep your feelings to yourself, because there is one thing to be loved and one other thing to be loved by the person you love. You know, right?
Yeah.
Like you can have feelings for someone, the person doesn't love you. The person doesn't have any obligation towards you because you guys are not together. So if you come to me and you're like, I love you, I'll be like, oh, I truly appreciate it. But I might be in love with somebody else. I don't have to accept you only because you love me.
You know,
I think love is something that you have to work on and build it together with your partner, because like he said, if I met someone at first time, I'm not going to be in love with you. I will like you, and it's going to take time for me to fall in love with you. It might take a year. I don't want to, I'm not another year, but like a couple of months for me to fall in love. I didn't mean to say a year.
No, but a couple of months can be a year as well, because it's 12 months.
That's a good one, girl.
Yes. So,
Well, you are right. I'm right on that.
but then I have to come and say I agree with Aji,
Mhm.
Dylan,
Mhm.
because I feel like once you meet somebody at the first time, that's not love. I'm just saying.
But I didn't say love is something at first. And what I'm saying is that it's not every time you have to build love. Sometimes love is just something you feel
I
inside of
understand what
you.
you're saying. It happens at
Yeah.
first, not at first, but it can happen from the start. That's what
Yeah.
she's saying, which is possible. But in this, like nowadays, for me personally, I think it's hard to find someone that you are in love from the first day.
But there are people who have been friends for so long and they are in love with the person.
They have to build it.
You just
That's
made a
different.
That's what
perfect
I'm saying.
point. You
They
said they've
have.
been
For so
friends
long.
for so long.
Exactly. So they build that friendship.
That's what I'm. But he started off by saying that love is something you have to build when you are with the person. And my point is,
but then they're still friends, right?
yes, they are friends.
But then they build up their friendship, and then
Yes, this has nothing to do with love.
They're not
That's
in
the
love.
point. They
just
are not in
friends.
love. They're
That's what
just
she's saying.
they are just friends, and not both of them are actually in love. One of them might be in love, but the other one is not. That's my point. It doesn't have to be built every time. Sometimes you guys just build friendship, and from this friendship, something comes out of it. That's my whole point. Like, love is not something you have to build every time. I decide to build love when I'm with someone. I'm attracted to the person, and we get to a point where I feel like, hey, we have been, we had some situation that, my my leads to love, but yeah.
Okay, I have a question
Yeah.
for Laylan. So, nowadays, you meet someone, you guys think that you guys are compatible to each other because of what he's telling you. He's telling you what you want to hear, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you know if a person, it's from a guy's point of view, how would you know if a guy just want to
have sex.
hit and run?
Just say sex. So
Where are you coming from?
No, it's okay, so that people can know.
No,
what
you know
it
why do they, like, how do I know if the person just want to be like hit and run type of person? Because it's like nowadays it's kind of hard to tell the difference between who's lying to you, who's telling you the truth.
Right. No, I totally, I totally understand where you're coming from, because it's not so obvious sometimes, especially for men. We are very conniving creatures. We know what we want. We assess a situation. There's some men, they're very bold and upfront. They don't beat around the bush. They'll tell you straight up of who they are and what they're expecting. However, there's some other men that they don't have that type of balls yet. They haven't matured yet. You know what I mean? So before they can even show up and share their true motives, they would rather get you to believe something that is not true. Now, how do you know the kind of guy that they are? My thing is this: as a woman, first of all, you got to have respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? How often or how long does it take before you get to a position where you say, okay, I'm going to give my body up to this man. I'm going to give myself up to this person. There's a rule by Steve Harvey that says 90 days. And if a man is willing to stay 90 days before, they even go into the atmosphere of having intercourse with you and being intimate with you sexually, and that means that somebody might be a person who is really after your heart. Not just your body. You could tell what a man is about based on the conversations that he has with you. Does he compliment your person, your individuality, your inside, or is he just talking about how beautiful you are all the time, how you look good in certain outfits, how he would like to get it on with you? Things like that should go as a red flag. It's like, okay, do you want me for me, or do you want me for what I'm, for the kind of way I'm built and the way I'm made, and what I'm offering in the table, physically. So it's in that way, you just got to be very observant, and you have to know yourself as a woman, what line you draw, and how far you're willing to go with somebody that, you just met not too long ago and building a relationship.
Okay.
It's a good point. Right? Some guys, like, they judge you by how easy you let it go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So from a guy's point of view,
Yeah.
right? Like, do you guys respect a woman that keeps it for like a long time, or no? I'm just asking. Just give me
Yeah. All right. I think I should make this statement to disclose for everybody who's watching, ladies and gentlemen. I am, somebody who I believe in abstaining till marriage. So just to throw that out there, I'm not trying to be biased, okay? But in answering your question, I do believe that men find it a lot. For me personally, I'm not gonna speak for all men, but I feel like gentlemen, men who are men, not men who not boys who try to act like men. Men who are men. I feel like we appreciate a woman who plays hard to get. I like a good chase. I don't want you to just give it to me when I say I like you, and just because I say some nice words, oh, you're beautiful, you look pretty, I love you. As soon as I use the L word, your legs open. No. I want you to make it a little bit more challenging, because there's a saying, anything that comes easy leaves easy. You feel me? So if I have to work and put a little sweat behind it, for example, if I have to spend $5,000 to get you a wedding ring and I sweat for it, that just shows you how much I really love you, and that means no matter what, I'm gonna be there for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you just make it so easy for me to get in, you know what I'm saying? What makes you think you hold me? You know what I mean? You're not gonna hold me because you're already giving it to me.
But there is a reality check on this. Like, my point is, we love, like, as ladies, we love listening to the rules, always supposed to be done, always supposed to be. But when the reality checks him, it's not always happening.
What do you mean? What reality?
It's really not. Like, tell me, in 2018, okay, how many people you know, okay, who were dated for a long time, the man chased the girl. Like, let me tell you something. A man these days, I am not trying to come out like you guys, you know, but the truth is, men go to the club and meet women. It go, like, women technically go everywhere. They are everywhere. They are one at the club, half naked, looking for guys anywhere. Sometimes they even offer their body to a man. Okay, so when a man comes to you and tell you, I want you, and as a woman, you know, like you say, you have your standards and stuff like this. I know that. But when he comes to you and tell you, I want you, and he's straightforward to you, and you're like, okay, let me make him wait. You are going to make him spend, take you on date, do all this and all that. At some point, he's going to feel like you are using him.
No.
And once, trust me,
I disagree.
like, I have a lot of guy friends, so I know what I'm talking about. And when he feels like you are using him, or you are making him do this, do that, the interest he has for you is going to lose it.
No.
I do.
Then for me, I think like you're talking to a boy. You're talking to a man.
I do.
No.
I have to disagree with respect, because I see what you're saying. But the thing is, and with that scenario, I would ask the gentleman or the guy, what is your end goal? Are you just trying to sleep with this woman, and that's why you feel like it's taking too long and she's using you? Or are you really interested in getting to know this person? Because it doesn't matter how long it is, you will keep on going. It doesn't matter how long it is, how long she makes you wait. If you really want her for her, not just for her body, you will continue to invest and show her that you really want her for her.
But the thing is, there is, like, the good women out there, there are few of them, really few. And when a man asks a woman out this day, what he expects is a woman to say, hey, okay, I like you too, let's go. I'm being honest. Like, there are a few good women out there. I'm telling you, only few left. I'm telling you. Like, seriously. So when he finds a good one and he tries to open up to her and she's giving him hard time, it's easy for him to walk away, because there is an easy one. Maybe he's going to walk away and get it from the easy one and come back to you later. But there is no such thing as a man. When he wants you, he's just focused on you. Blah blah blah. No, somebody else is giving it to him.
No, I don't.
No, the thing is nowadays, us females, most females, they make it easy for guys.
That's
when you, like she said, when you go to the club, people go to the club and meet people all the time.
So you talk about temptation?
It's not about temptation. It's just the way they make it easy.
They have options. That's the thing. When they know that for sure. When you go out, you might not have 5 numbers, but there might be a chance of 1. You might have a girlfriend at home, but you will still find numbers. You still have the options. So us females make it easy for guys to even if they don't take you out, they don't have to take you out. You guys can meet one day. Oh, come over my house. You know, whatever happens, you are done. They're going out the next day. They're gonna find somebody else. So it's like nowadays it's hard to find someone that you meet. They text the person, "Oh, come over my house," and the person is like, "No, I don't do stuff like that. You have to either take me out. We get to know each other before we get to that level." Nowadays it's like,
you know,
sleeping with people is like nothing.
You know, I can't disagree with you. I totally agree with you, because it's kind of like, you know, it's like drinking water, because it's that simple in the generation that we live in. Over-sexualize things, you know. But I have to ask this question. It's like, these people that we're talking about, you know, that are easy, because men are easy too, you know. You know, there's some men that just give it up, you know, and I feel like it's a double standard sometimes. We look at women and say, you know, they are hoes because they slept with so many, but we don't look at men and be like, you guys are prostitutes too because you've been sleeping with so many women. But this is my question, you know, if you go to a certain place, let's say, you know, in a certain setting, you can only expect to meet certain type of people. For example, if you're up in the club and you're getting turned up and you're doing your thing, you're going to meet certain type of people. Not saying people not go there who have morals, you know, and dignity, but I'm saying majority of people are probably not going to care, you know. So you put yourself in that position, you know what I'm saying? You put yourself in that environment. So it's all on you at the same time. Put yourself outside that environment, you meet somebody. So my thing is, I don't disagree with what you guys are saying. I don't at all. I agree with you 100%. But at the same time is everything falls back on you as an individual.
True.
Everything falls back on you.
That's very true. I agree with you. No matter, even like you say, if you meet me at the club, that doesn't mean you're gonna think it's gonna be easy.
Right.
But as a lady, you have to push them back. I mean, we have to deal with stuff like this. You come up to me, hey, I want you, gonna tell you straight up, no. Ain't you going to take me on a date? Ain't you going to like actually like talk to me like a lady? Don't you be like, oh, you look nice. I know I look nice, of course. I check myself in the mirror because I know I'm beautiful. You don't have to say that to me because I say that to myself every morning. I don't need that from you. But like, I'm tired of hearing it though. I know. I take pictures, selfies every day. So you saying it to me, I'm gonna be like, no. When somebody say you are beautiful, I'm like, I know. I don't even say thank you anymore. I know, because I'm tired of hearing it.
Yeah.
So it's like when you go to the club as a lady, like you have your standards. You gotta hold your standards. But making it easy for some ladies, I think that it's a lifestyle now.
It's making it hard for people that are actually, you know,
serious.
trying to be serious, and it's just crazy.
And it depends on what kind of men you interact with. Because you can go to the club and dress up the way you want, and you can look at a lady who is in the club and dress classy. And you have the classy one, you have the trashy one. It's not like I'm judging. I am not judging.
I think it's 3 levels.
Which
Classy,
one?
trashy, and whoish.
Yep. This is a new word in my dictionary.
I like that.
Because I went there yesterday
Yeah.
and saw it with my 2 eyes.
But I have a question for you though. You, Lelen.
Me personally?
I do have a question for you.
Me personally, I just...
Yes.
Okay.
I do have this question is for you because I've been wanting to ask that for a minute. Turn around. I know. Everybody asks questions. It's my turn. Why are you turning around? I have a question for you. We are on going to talk like I'm talking to you on the phone. You're on Instagram 24/7.
No, I'm not.
Boy, you are, okay? You look at girls butt naked.
No, I don't.
You don't have a choice. See, they show up in your timeline. You cannot block them. They are butt naked. They are half naked. They just put it out there. They've been twerking, doing whatever they've been doing. You as a man, okay? The funny thing is, somehow some men find it attractive enough to go marry this woman. You are a Christian. You just say you don't judge, blah, 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 that the Bible says. But would you, Lelen, as a Christian, go find a woman who is always naked, be twerking on the internet, and then be like, okay, I'm going to make a wife out of her, turn her into the woman you want her to be? Or will you look down onto her and be like, okay, she's just trash?
Okay, are you trying to trick me? Trying to get me in trouble?
No, I know.
Listen, guys, I feel like she's setting me up because it's like there are 2 different types of answers. This is the answer I'm going to give. It's like, first of all, I don't have naked pictures of women on my timeline. Okay,
Bye.
I'm just saying, I used to, but not anymore. All right, so let's just clear that out. But now, my thing is this: if you're a man and you see a girl on Instagram and she's posting herself and that's how she does it, people like that. She twerks and she wears half bikinis and puts her butt all out in there and stuff like that. You can't come in her life and then tell her to stop, because one thing you gotta understand is you saw her that way and maybe that attracted you, that lured you in. Now you're with her. You can't expect her to stop because you're in her life. Then you could just get kicked out, and then somebody else can come in who's going to allow her to do what she want to do. So my thing is this: first of all, I'm not even going to allow myself the kind of person I am, to fall for somebody who's doing that. And at the end of the day, I'm not gonna look down on them.
See, you are being judgmental right now.
What?
You are being judgmental because you say you are not going to allow yourself
I'm not
to
gonna
look
I
at
have
her.
standards.
Why wouldn't you look at her?
I have
There is something you
standards.
have to believe in. A woman in love can do anything for a
I
man.
have standards.
When you are in love, a woman in love.
Do you
like,
have standards?
I do.
So, what are
I
your
do.
standards?
No, we are not.
Would you
the
allow
question
your
was-
man
It's a good
to be
question, though.
naked on
Uh-huh.
Instagram with his penis out all the time?
No, I won't.
You wouldn't.
Okay.
Why? Right? So
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want my woman, somebody I consider myself to be in love with, to show herself like that when I feel like it's something that she should be kept for me and me alone. So I would not allow myself to fall for somebody who is doing that in the meantime. You know what I mean? I have nothing against what you're doing. That's your life. I'm not with you. You're not with me. Do what you got to do. But if I was to ever fall for somebody, it wouldn't be for somebody that does that. You know what I'm saying? I would not even put myself in a position to be tempted to fall for somebody like that.
What if you know the person personally?
That's their problem. I don't got nothing to say. Just because I know you personally doesn't mean, I have the right to tell you how to live your life. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you make the decision, the deliberate decision to post what you want to post and attract the kind of people you want to attract. Based on some women, what they post, they attract certain type of guys. You feel me? Like, I've seen all y'all pages. All y'all pages are very, classy and elegant. So you attract certain type of people. You feel me? At the end of the day, you are not going to attract guys who are looking to just get in and out of you. I'm probably sure they still come because you guys are very beautiful, but you guys have standards and you guys walk with integrity and in respect for your bodies. You feel me? Does she respect her body enough? If she's doing that, what makes you think that if I fall for her, she's going to stop because of me? I'm not going to expect her to stop. I can't force her to stop. I can't make her change because I fell in love for her while she was doing that. So I just got to accept it. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just sad that, like, females that are like that post pictures or videos like that, they have a lot of comments, a lot of likes on IG.
And my sister here trying to be a mother is not getting any.
No,
I feel like
it's
the same
sad
thing.
because the
It's
thing is
really
like
sad.
they're getting all the attention, right? And at the end of the day, most likely it's gonna be very hard for them to find a husband. Very, very hard to find a husband. Even though they're getting all the comments, all the likes, and all that stuff. At the end of the day, what else are you gaining in the future?
Some of them are married though. That's the part that gets to me.
But then I also feel like
Some of them are
they're
married.
insecure. You know what I mean? They're insecure and they're trying to
I don't think it's secure. I think it's just they want attention. That's
But
all.
sometimes it's insecurity, IG.
No, I don't
Because
think.
come on.
I think it's just attention that they want.
Attention.
Everybody's looking for different type of attention. Me, for example, I'm not looking for that type of
You'll be
attention.
shaking your butt like that.
That's the attention
There's
that they
nothing to
want.
say.
They want people.
You cannot change a hoe to a housewife. I'm just saying. You cannot.
I
Don't
understand.
marry a hoe and expect the hoe to be a housewife.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen.
Push pastor.
If you married her as a hoe,
Amen.
expect her to do
Oh,
the
wow.
hoish way
Amen.
during the marriage. I'm just
Amen.
saying.
Pastor Amanda,
I'm just saying.
keep it coming.
I'm just saying. Since you guys don't want to say, I will say it. It's okay.
No, it's true. It's true. It's sad though because as females, can you imagine like what it means to be a female?
It's
a lot.
It's a lie.
So you should take pride in what you have
It's a lie.
and respect it.
Right.
But if you put it out there for everybody to see, like it's not special anymore.
It's not.
It's just like
Exactly. You're right.
you know when you go to New York and you Sandaga, you find everything on the street. I'm serious. It's
Like they're everywhere.
people seeing it already. It's like it's not surprising anymore. They get tired of it. Yeah, they're gonna go and comment like it because you're doing your thing. But at the end of the day, what is it? What benefit is that gonna give you? I mean, people are making money out of it, I guess. But make money in the right way. That's all I have to say.
Okay, we've been talking for a while. I don't know how we came to the always part, okay? The housewife part, but come on. So now, guys, it's time for us to go. But before we go, do you guys have any advice about how to find true love? Or you should, or can you find true love? Hey, again, my English is going away. Charlie. Okay, anyway, do you guys have any advice or what do you think finding true love in 2018 is difficult? And if you have any tips to give to our,
I'm gonna let y'all go first.
Okay, let me go first.
She
I would
make it.
say believe in yourself. Have confidence. No matter what in life, there's always someone there for you. Someone out there for you. Don't be thinking, oh, I'm too fat, I'm too skinny. Nobody says about what they have. That's just how it is. That's just the reality. but just have confidence and know that someone out there is going to be there for you. If you meet a person, like he said before, if you go to the club, most likely you're going to meet someone as a player, most likely. So I guess if you looking for something serious, go in an environment that you know is more calm. People that are they're gonna be respectful.
Okay, just like I just said, since today she's just using my words. Why are you smiling?
Nothing.
For me, I believe in respecting yourself, especially women, because I feel like if you respect yourself, only the guys, like if you respect yourself, useless guys will not have the audacity to come in your face and talk to you. You know what I mean? But then if you those everywhere guys will come to you. So what I'm saying is that just respect yourself, know your worth, know who you are, and don't be a yes woman to everybody.
Yes.
Pick and choose. Even if it's gonna take you 10 years for you to find the right person, don't settle for less. That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Yes.
Shut up. Thank you.
Mr. Leland.
No, you to go.
He's
No,
going.
you to go. Come on, Edna.
Why am I touching your seat?
It's okay.
Okay, guys, my advice to you will be to not expect to find love in every relationship you are in.
Hey.
That's
Yes.
Hey, that's facts. That's facts right there. That's facts.
Yes. Edna.
I'm telling you.
Thanks.
Yes. Say it again.
Did you guys see what just happened?
You hit the nail. Yes. Say it again.
You
Say it again.
do not expect to find love in every relationship you are in. Because one thing I learned is that expectation turns into disappointment. And the more you expect, the more sacrifices you will do for somebody that doesn't even deserve your sacrifices. You will see some women, like seriously, I'm supposed to give it advice, but I'm just telling you. You will see a woman, a really beautiful woman, okay, who will turn into someone she's not. Just to please someone that you know is not even worth her love, her time, her attention, her care, her body. Only because she expects that person to love and to tell her, I love you. My sister, love is not something you have to force. Enjoy I think there is something in relationship, you have to enjoy every step of it. I gotta enjoy the talking part. You taking me out, us getting to know each other, us having sex, us doing the little stuff that leads to love. Do not expect love out of every relationship, because some people come into your life so you can learn something out of it and do better. Don't you be in a relationship with someone only because you are expecting this person to post on social media, I love you, tell people I love you, carry you as a crown. I'm sorry, I'm just tired of it. Some people are just in a relationship because the person they are with are telling them I love you when the love doesn't even exist.
You're saying it.
From where I'm standing, I am not going to say I love you to anybody that I don't love. Matter of fact, the last people I said I love you to, I don't even remember who that was.
Jesus, that's bad though.
Yeah, the love, if it's not there, why am I going to say I love you to you?
Right.
So, please, I'm going to say it one more time so you can get it. Do not expect to be loved out of every relationship you are in. Because some relationship you are in just because you have to learn some stuff, or because God put that person into your life so you can learn something out of it and become the better version of yourself. So that way when you're going to meet the person who's supposed to be with you, you're going to be the perfect partner in that relationship.
Hey. Facts. Edna, I never know you were this book smart too.
Yeah, drink some water. It's
when
just
you-
fire, hot.
Is this you?
It's
Is
me.
this Edna or Louisa?
Hey.
No,
Okay.
this is Lisa.
Because I know Louisa is a smart one.
Yeah.
Edna is the, you know. But you said it's Louisa. So,
Lord have mercy.
but it's okay.
Don't mind her.
Man. Gentlemen, ladies, let me speak to the guys. You, based on everything the ladies have already said, I hope you guys actually take an opportunity to listen to it and apply it. Because what's the point of listening if you're just not gonna apply it to your life? You know, take what's good for you, take what you can relate to, and apply it to your life. But my own advice, you know, is don't look for love. Don't look for it. You stop searching. You know, because sometimes we get blinded trying to search, like Edna was saying. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're forcing it, you know, because it's never going to work out. Put yourself in a position where my theory, and what I believe is you fall in love with the person in the mirror so much that you will never settle and you will never backtrack. You know what I'm saying? When you get to a point when you know who you are, to the point that, you know, this is me, this is what I'm about, and this is who I am, and this is what I expect for myself.
Amen.
No matter what, you're never going to look at somebody and say, maybe let me compromise here or there to have them. God, please let me finish.
No, now you're touching my soul, my brother. You are speaking facts.
You know, I'm very tunnel vision. I can't concentrate.
Okay,
Please,
sorry.
I'm begging.
We are trying.
Okay.
Hold me. If I want to talk, just pin me.
So, gentlemen, you know what? I'm done.
No, you're not.
I'm done. You know, stay tuned. Part 2's coming. You know, next time I'll be here. But for now, I'm finished. I have nothing to say. Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh my God! Oh my!
This was good. It
was good. Didn't you guys? We had such a great time. This is season 2, man. We came back stronger as fire. Yes, we are having such a great summer, taking great pictures, going on vacation.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
lot of things are happening. So thank you, Mr. Lennon, for stopping by.
Mr. Darskin.
Okay,
Okay, let me say that one more time. So thank you, Mr. Darskin, for stopping by.
I've been alive.
We are so pleased to have you.
I'm blessed to be here.
And we hope you enjoy your time with us and you're going to be back.
Yes.
Next time I need to be paid. They didn't pay me. This was free.
Don't worry, the check is coming.
But you have to think about the people that are going to learn.
Care
Amen.
about
What
the
you
people who are
say.
going to
That's very
learn.
important.
I care about them. They pay my bills. They pay my bills.
Africans.
You are so fine. Look
Of
at you.
course.
You are dressed.
Yes.
And then you
To the
get
gods.
paid.
To the gods. You have to include that too. I'm the best of the gods.
Even my dead body, I will not say that. What's your problem?
Look at me.
I am looking at you.
What do you need me to stand up?
Please sit down.
Oh yeah, because if I stand, your eyes.
What will happen to
You
my
will not be
eyes?
able to-
I will still be able to see.
No, you will not.
You know, in fact, I think I will see full eyesight. I won't need this anymore. Stand up now.
That's a miracle.
Oh my God, people!
See,
Don't make me vest. Don't make me vest.
Oh my God! Let's go, Chris. All right. Thank you so much for spending your time with us, and thank you for looking at Amanda. So technically, she was looking for it. She's well dressed today. The makeup is on fleek, and my sister Aji, she's on the other hand, is doing her thing, doing the floating, and of course, like you said, to the
Got it.
Amen.
That's the God.
Amen.
That's the
Give
God.
it to me, sister. So we are going to
What
see
about
you
you?
guys.
She only you in the yellow dress.
I already said
I
it.
didn't hear it.
Oh, you didn't hear it? I'm dressed to the.
Okay.
Oh yes. Okay, so guys, we'll see you next time. And thank you for stopping by.